there is a cycle to each of our catalogs, and here's what I'd like to propose to you. We are setting up a cycle where catalogs will come to you in an 8-week period. So the next catalogs are due at the beginning of July. All right, issue 3 will be at the beginning of July. You'll start to order those at the end of June. All right, here's what I want to recommend that you consider throughout the 8-week cycle, how you're going to do your business. The first step is when you're first getting those catalogs, that's where you're doing the low-hanging fruit, meaning existing customers. And when you listen to that recording, if you haven't already, you'll understand why I'm saying low-hanging fruit, okay? It's the easy, okay? Because it's right there. They're existing customers. You know them. They know you, like you, and trust you, and they'll order from you. So the first part of your cycle is going to be approaching the low-hanging fruit. The second part of this cycle is going to be marketing to new customers, and we're going to talk about ways in which you can do that. And then the third one is what I've coined as online treasure hunt, and the urgency of the expiry date, because catalogs moving forward, as you know, have an expiry date on them. So what does this look like by way of dates? All right, May 7th to July 2nd is the cycle for issue 2. So low-hanging fruit for the next 2 weeks, from May 7th to May 20th, you're going to deal with your customers. You're going to get those catalogs to them. You're going to let them know about when you're ordering. You're going to follow up with them. You're going to place their order. You're going to receive their orders, call them to come and pick them up, let them know when. All of that happens in a 2-week period. Okay, get yourself in that pattern and get those orders happening in that 2-week period for your customers. Can you have orders for them throughout the rest of the 6 weeks? Absolutely. You want to include them in with the other new customers that you're going to find as well. But the first initial wow is with your new customers. So you do that in the first 2 weeks. And then for 4 weeks, you're looking for ways. In addition to take care of your existing customers, you're going to look for new ways to find new customers. And that goes from May 21st to June 17th for this particular issue. And then the last 2 weeks, it was like the last month as you were waiting for the new catalog to be ready for pre-ordering and whatnot. I know many of you slowed down. Many of you actually put the brakes on. And, I want to encourage you to not do that, because you want to keep the momentum going in your business. If you slow down or even put brakes on, it takes a while to ramp up again. And so I want to encourage that in the last 2 weeks of the cycle, you know that we are starting to put the next catalog's products on the website. And that's what I'm calling the online treasure hunt, because what we are encouraging you to do is look for those items and send your customers there. Let them know what items are there. As you see the new products, it's like, oh, I can't believe it. I just saw an item that isn't in issue 2. It's going to be in issue 3. Check it out and send them a picture of it. Okay, or of them, have a few things. So do that treasure hunt and get your customers involved in that. You might even want to have some kind of a game with them and say, how many of you can find new items that are not in the issue 2 catalog and that is now on our website, and be sure to give them your URL so that they are going to yours, and any orders that are placed, you get commission for. And then there's that urgency of expiry date. So you're going to do one last follow-up with them before that expiry date and let them know, this is your last chance. I have no idea if the items that you've been holding off on are going to be in the next catalog. They're not showing on the website right now. So, just place that last order so that you don't miss out on it, okay? Or it might be there's an occasion coming up that you're aware of, a birthday in their family or anniversary or whatever, and you want to make sure that they get those items for that before this catalog expires. So the first 2 weeks you're doing all the follow-up and the excitement of finding what's online for the next catalog. Okay, so let's talk about the low-hanging fruit customers. In that recording, you'll find out it's low-hanging fruit is the customers that are already there. They know you, like you, trust you. They're going to buy from you. And now, for some of you, you're having to actually take a ladder to go up and get those same customers that used to be low-hanging fruit. Why? Because the momentum has been broken. The momentum has been broken because the old Regal closed. And then because the catalog was slow in coming, and then it wasn't exactly what your customers wanted, so that first issue was a disappointment for some of your customers. And so now they are gone up the tree a little bit higher. You can't quite reach them, meaning you need to do a little bit of work to win them back at being low-hanging fruit. So again, listen to that recording. It'll make a whole lot more sense than the quick overview that I'm giving you right now. But recognize that that is reality. Momentum has been broken. You now need to ramp that up again, and it will happen as you apply the things that we're talking about. Okay, so where are you going to find those new customers? I'm going to give you a whole list of various ways in which you can find new customers. Some of these you will find that you're already doing. Some of them you've thought of doing, and others might be brand new. And I want you to look at the list once we look at all of the ones that I'm listing here tonight, and I want you to consider which one or ones would you like to start implementing in that second stage of this catalog. All right, networking events. In your area, you may be aware of where entrepreneurs come together for breakfast, lunch, evening, and share what they do and support one another. So find out what is happening in your area and be a part of that. Customer referrals. Ask your customers, who else do you know that would really appreciate seeing this catalog? Neighborhood mail. It's too late for the neighborhood mail for this issue, but subsequent catalogs, consider that, where you can have designated postal areas that you are going to farm, as they call it in real estate. Real estate agents who want to open up in a new neighborhood, they farm that neighborhood. They send out flyers on a regular basis, and they continue in the same area over and over again, because we are told that in marketing, a consumer needs to see your marketing piece. It could be a different piece, but they need to see it a number of times. In fact, we're told 7 times is the common touch that you need to do before they finally respond. These are people that don't know you. It's a cold market. So it may take several times before you'll get their order. Now with the Regal catalog, it's totally different because it's exciting. It speaks for itself. And Regal name has such a great reputation out there that when you say Regal, people get excited. They know of it. And so doing a neighborhood mail with the catalog is one way that you're going to see that number 7 that they claim to be, needing to touch them 7 times. It's going to be a lot faster than that because of the catalog's the beauty of it and the items that are in there that are very exciting. So consider neighborhood mail. And even right now, how can you hand deliver catalogs to communities? What community would you like to farm? What community would you like to go into and visit with them on a regular basis? Now, it's easy to drop off a catalog in somebody's mailbox, but I want you to stretch yourself beyond that and actually knock on the door. There's no boogeyman on the other side of it. Sorry, I don't mean to be talking down to you, but it's a real fear for some people to knock on that door and to actually hand them the catalog. And all you need to do is just say, I am your Regal representative in this area, and I just wanted to leave you with a catalog. Would that be okay? And what are they going to say? Yes or no? No problem, okay? And then if they say yes, say, great, I'd love to leave this with you for the next, say, 3 days, and then come back and just, get it from you. I like to keep my catalogs circulating in the area. So I'd like to come back in 3 days, see what you thought, and take it from there. How does that sound? Okay, and then you decide how you're going to do that. Are you going to just leave it with them, or do you come back in 3 days and get the catalog? Decide that before you tell them, the process that you're going to take. But, picking it up is a great way for you to get their order as well. And so you'd have your contact info on the back. You can tell them about when you place your order. All of what you've just said to your existing customers, you tell them as well, that you're going to save them in shipping if they order by a certain day every week. Okay? Community events, nice weather is here. There's lots of events happening, trade shows. I'm doing an event tomorrow actually in Mississauga, and so there's going to be 2,000 people there that are going to get a catalog and get to talk about Regal. So what's happening in your community? Find out. What trade shows are coming within driving distance of where you live? Be a part of that. Online marketing, there's a lot of online marketing that could be done. It could be on websites that are for entrepreneurs where you're connecting with other small business owners. It could be Facebook friends, constant reminder of the business that you have. I wouldn't talk Regal every day on your Facebook because they'll get tired of hearing that. You actually need to pique them on a weekly basis with something about Regal, whether it's a picture with a description of a particular product or sharing something exciting that just happened to you in Regal, a testimony of some sort, anything like that once a week. Okay, any more than that, they're going to get tired of hearing it. You're going to be too pushy. So you need to have other fun things on your Facebook, information that would be of interest to your Facebook friends on the other days that you're posting things, and then once a week, say something or post something of Regal. Okay, and then there's lots of ways to do online ads. That could be Google ads, Facebook ads, all kinds of ways to do that. So you could find out more about that from individuals that have done it and found success with it, or you can feel free to email me if you'd like more information on any of these marketing venues. And then home parties, that's been as old as direct selling, people having friends and family over for a visit and a presentation, demonstration of the products, all of those kind of things. Why not with Regal? Why not? You've got the catalogs, you've got some products, put the products out on the table, whatever it is that you have, hand out the catalogs, order forms, have a nice visit. Why not? Okay? You'd speak once and it's multiple ears that are hearing it. Fundraisers, we're going to be putting together a fundraising program, and I'll be working with the advisory council on that. What worked well with the previous Regal, what didn't work well. I've put together fundraising programs in other companies as well. So we're going to formulate something that's going to work for you. But if you have organizations wanting to do fundraising right now, share some of your commission. Make it happen instead of, delaying it. So fundraiser may be a way. And then as you can see, et cetera, because the only limit is your imagination and your drive. So how badly do you want to grow your Regal business, and how willing are you to step out of your comfort zone and apply some of these marketing venues? If your life depended on your Regal business, would you be doing it any differently from what you're doing right now? If all of the income that was coming in for your livelihood was coming from Regal, would you be doing it any different than what you're doing now? Okay, online treasure hunt, as I said, final 2 weeks. When the next issue is coming, you want to start looking for things, let your customers know about it, have some fun with that, be creative, brainstorm with other ambassadors on how to do that. And then the tyranny of the urgent, again, it's in that last 2 weeks of the cycle. You're going to want to send an email or something like the image that you see on the screen that has the catalog, and have something across it that says last chance, place your order by 5 p.m. on June 26th. Okay, and so whatever it is that you do, you want to make sure that they're aware that this is their last chance to order from that particular catalog. So contact all your customers, your long-term existing ones and the new ones that you've picked up over that 8-week period, and then let them know when the last order date